Hey guys, so today's video is all about HLHS and my education journey. I really wanted to do this subject just because I wanted to share my personal story that I had when it came to schooling and somewhat of college and so on and so forth. I do want to start off by saying thank you for those that are reaching out to me. Thank you for those that are following me on Instagram. I am liking the feedback. So I did go to, let me just start off my whole story. I did go to a normal public school where I live. I didn't go to any private school. I didn't go to no Catholic Christian schools. I didn't do any of those private schools. I did my normal public schools, regular K through 12, and I did repeat one grade, which I believe was kindergarten, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure it was kindergarten. I'm like 1,000% sure. And that's due to the fact that I was really absent my first year of education due to my health problems. And my teachers thought that it'd be better if she just stayed back 1 year and get the extra help that she needs. So that's what they did. They kept me back. But do I regret it? No. I mean, it's whatever. At the end of the day, I finished what I had to finish. I got my diploma. And that's what all that matters. I believe when I was in second grade or third grade, I don't know if the word would be diagnose me, but they noticed a lot of things with me when I was in school. Like, I would struggle with keeping up with the class, speed-wise, trying to catch up with what the teacher's saying. A lot of, clues that would give the teachers give alerts to the teachers, like, hey, this student has this problem. Like, do you think we should send her to a specialist? Or do you think we should just send her to somewhere else that, she could get the extra help? And I believe they started a whole IEP for me. They started a whole, I had smaller classes for me. I was in special ed. I believe by third grade, I want to say I was in special ed. Third to, 12th grade, I was in special ed, if I'm not mistaken. Third to 12 years, or 12 years. Senior year, I was in special ed. I had smaller classes, smaller class, which means less students. And I also had a teacher's aide with me, not specifically for me, but with the class. I also had the extra help that we had if we needed it. We would learn on our own levels. I still am like that till today. It is what it is. I can't change it. I am beyond blessed. I mean, I did go to college as well, and I will get into that later. When you're in special ed, know your rights and know what you have. Meaning, when you have an IEP, make sure you as the parent is aware of what's in that IEP. You do have the right, if I'm not mistaken, it has been almost 9 years since I graduated high school, but you do have the right to opt your child out if you don't approve of what the teacher is saying. I don't think any teacher would want your child to go into a bad direction. I do also think that the smaller classes I had was a lot easier for me. I was able to focus more. I wasn't diagnosed with ADHD or anything, but I do remember seeing a speech therapist. I also saw an occupational therapist in school. I would go to my normal cardiology routine appointments every 6 months. Nothing changed with my cardiac schedule, nor did it interfere with my school schedule. Unless I had, a procedure going on. And, hey, look, I would tell my teachers. When it comes to gym and working out, I think it's called physical, not PhD. Gym class, I don't remember what the class is called. Let me just double check really quick. Okay, I think I found it. I'm sorry about that. It was called Physics Ed, and I did see it throughout my whole years of school, K through 12, and I loved it. Like, obviously, I did struggle. If I got tired, I would get pulled over, stop, take my break, and then get back on the floor. I played all the sports. Like, for example, I remember now thinking about it, like when I would play baseball or softball in school with the class, I would have I would hit the ball with the bat, obviously, but I would have somebody else run for me, if that makes sense. Like somebody else would run the base and to the bases, but I would hit the ball. So I was kind of interacting with the students, and all like my friends knew about it too. So it wasn't any issues with me with that aspect. I played dodgeball, I played hockey, I played basketball, all in school though. All in school. I did no sports outside of school. None whatsoever. I did not do any types of sports. I was not allowed to do any sports outside of school. I when I got tired, I would pull over. I saw science, I saw math, I saw English, I saw history, all those basic regular subjects in school that you would see. Math. Oh boy. Who invented math? I hate math with a passion. I still hate math when I'm 28. I hated math when I was in high school. In regular school, I hated math when I was in college. I hate math. I don't know if you guys got that, but I do hate math. Math has always been that one topic that I've never liked from day one. It's always been that one topic that I struggled in. Numbers and me just don't mix together. But I will say this, if I want to learn, I will learn. Meaning if I like what I'm learning, I will proceed. But even if I don't like what I'm learning, I will still proceed. Either way. Like, I still want to learn what I'm, like, I still want to learn what I'm being taught. If that makes sense. Like, whatever my teacher is teaching in math class, I want to learn. Even if I'm struggling. Even if I'm struggling, I still want to learn that one subject. Math has always been that one subject that, like, whenever I see it, my brain would shut off. And no matter how many times I would just, like, I hated it. I just struggled in it. And, like, algebra. Who invented algebra, people? I hate algebra. I hate it with 8 to the bone. Like, I just hate it. But, I mean, it is a subject that we all need to take in school. But I still gave my 100%. And I remember asking my cardiologist, and I asked my cardiologist very recently too. I was like, I'm really good in other subjects. Like, I was at least, I mean, I wasn't like the best. I wasn't like acing everything, but like at least I knew I was understanding the concept of what my teacher was teaching me. When it came to math, like I said, my brain was shut off and it just would not work. Luckily my husband's really good at math, but we're two different people when it comes to that. And I do know this. When I struggled, I would always ask for help. You have to know how to ask for help, no matter what it is. Even if it's your health, school, life, general, whatever. Learn to ask. I do remember asking my cardiologist about my math. I'm like, I'm really good in the other subjects, but why do I struggle in math? And her answer was very interesting to me, and it makes sense. And she said it's the lack of oxygen levels in your brain that makes it to, like, not work properly in that topic, I guess. And because our oxygen levels are low, you're kind of slower, like it or not. I hate to say it, but it's the truth, because, I mean, we just learn differently. At least I learn differently. I'm talking on behalf of myself, but we all learn differently. And that's okay, just because not everybody's the same. Even if you have a twin, you're not the same with your twin. When it comes to my high school, I graduated middle school 2006, and when I came to high school, I did one of the stupidest mistakes that I probably could have done. That was my fault, 100% my fault. I am responsible for it. But I will say this, my high school that I went to was a vocational school, which I hated. Just because you're getting you have like 4 careers that you could pick and choose from. And you pick 4, whatever, the first year, whatever you pick, that would be the 3 years that you would be remaining to study for, yada, yada, yada. I went, biggest mistake, I didn't care for it, I didn't like it, just because, I mean, I still got my high school diploma, but it was lack of education that I got in that school. When I mean lack of education, like, we didn't get the right proper schooling, like, we didn't take chemistry, I didn't take chemistry in high school. I didn't take biology in high school. I wish I did, because those would have counted towards my college degree, or it would have counted towards college credit. But since I didn't take them in high school, I had to take them in college. I hated it, but that was just life. I mean, what is done has been done. I can't go back, but that's why if you do have a student or have a child, I would send them to a I would send them to a public high school, not a vocational, unless you know, let me say this, unless you know your child is not going to continue their education after high school. Now, if you know your child's not going to go to college after high school, well, be it and let them go to a vocational high school. But for me, I wanted to continue my education, and I did. I went to college, but I only went part-time. I didn't graduate. I do want to go back and graduate. But I just had to I just had to take classes that I never took before. And it's just, why should I have to do that when I should have taken those classes in high school? High school was good. High school was okay. High school could have been better. It was good. It was okay. I got what I needed. I got my diploma. But I could have done better. It is what it is. But I wish I could have went to a public high school. What was I going to say? Graduated high school 9 years ago, whatever. Now, going into college. Going into college is a lot different. I just feel like, I don't know if there's any professors out there. Let me know if you are one. Leave a comment down below if you know of any, or if you whatever. But I will say this, that college is lacking a lot of stuff for those students that are in special needs or have special needs. And it's not fair. It's not fair at all. You pay all that money, but you don't get the proper education that you deserve. You pay all that money, but where's the tutoring when you need it? You know, I don't know if this is like a rant video or a complaint video, but I feel like college should be open for everybody. And it is. It is open for everybody, but I just feel like not everybody has the same benefits. Or not everybody learns the same way. And I feel like college is lacking on that. Like, I know a few people that didn't even go to high school and as billionaires and like rich as hell. Going to school does not make you any better than anybody else that didn't. But I do want to go to school myself. I want to finish my college degree. I do want to get my college diploma. But I just feel like college is lacking a lot of stuff for those students that are in special needs or have special needs. I saw speech therapists throughout K through since probably 3rd grade to 12th grade, and it was a big help for me. It helped me with my memory, it helped me with organizing, it helped me with a lot of stuff. I also saw occupational therapy, and what occupational therapy does is works with your muscles in your body. I had a struggle of just holding a pen in my hand. I struggled by just holding a single pen in my hand. I couldn't even turn a book's page, for example. Like, I struggled a lot, and I came a very long way with my teacher's help and so on and so forth. I know this for a fact that I wouldn't take anything back because I love my life that much. But I will say this, never give up on your dreams and always go to school for what you like and what you want to do. And for those parents that are watching me, know your child. Get to know them, get to learn them, get to interact with them. And I don't mean interacting like go to the movies with them, go to the mall with them. I mean like besides like social events or social things outside of the house, go and talk to the teachers, go and talk to the principal, see what they could do, see what they can help you with. Now that the school year is open, we're in September, people. Get involved. This is just my personal story and what I went through when I came to my education. I hope this helps, and if you have any questions, please let me know. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.